Welcome, beautiful people. I am Chev. If you're new to this channel, welcome, GWAN. Make sure you are subscribed down below. So for today's video, we're about to do an install using Nadula hair. So this is their V-part wig, and I got this wig in 24 inches. It is their glueless jerry curl wig, and straight out of the package, the curls are just popping. It's really shiny, really bouncy, and just overall luscious. So I'm running my fingers through it, trying to do a little shed test. And I absolutely love a V-part wig because I love how easy it is to install and also how it lays on your head nice and flat. And I'm loving this wig that it is breathable. Like, listen, we need a breathable wig, especially during the summertime. Like, yes ma'am. So first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna comb out the curls in this hair. And I'm going to do this just to redefine the hair. So I want to take out that straight out of the package type of curl look. You know what I'm talking about. We want it to look like we are about to style this hair for the gods. So we want to take out the uniformed look. So after I combed it out, it's nice and fluffy. And then I'm going to go in with some water to drench it. And what you could do is to just wash the wig beforehand. But I didn't have enough time because I was trying to go out after this. So I'm just going to wet it up, and then I'm going to take this wide teeth comb and just comb out the curls. And also, this is just to show you how easy it is to comb out this hair, and also doing the shed test again to make sure that, you know, the hair is not super sheddy, that it's really good quality. And I am loving how easy it was to detangle the hair, wet it again, and then define it with some mousse. So I wanted the hair to have a lot of volume, so I'm going to go in with this 3-in-1 mousse that I use on practically all my curly hair, and it does the definition of the hair without it being crunchy. It's still nice and soft. So I'm going to be showing you two methods of installing and styling your V-part wig. And the first method we're going to do is the crochet method. So first, what you want to do is create a little square parting space in the middle or on the side, wherever you want to wear your hair. I'm going to do a middle part, so I just did 2 big braids in the back. It doesn't have to be super flat, and that's one of the things I love about curly hair. Your cornrows don't have to be super flat. So what I'm going to create is 4 braids in the middle. So I'm going to create 2 big ones on the side, and then in the direct middle for the center part, I'm going to create 2 small braids going back. So this is the braiding pattern, 4 braids. And it doesn't have to be super neat. I'm not that great of a braider, plus my nails, so I just did the best that I could. And inside the wig, you have a couple of combs to attach to your hair so that it is nice and secured and snug. So I'm just going to install the hair. Make sure I get the hooks and the combs in the back. Make sure everything is aligned, and making sure that also it is very secure. You want to make sure the wig is secure, hence why all them combs and clips are in there. And make sure you utilize the clips at the very front of the V part. And what you're going to do is anchor the wig to the braids, the 2 braids at the very end. And we're going to leave the 2 in the middle untouched for now. So you just attach the wig to the 2 ends. Now for the crochet method, you're going to take your crochet hook, push it under your braid, and just grab little pieces of the curly hair to pull through. And what this is going to do is hide the weft of the V part. So you're going to use as much hair as you can, but you want to do little pieces at a time just to make sure it looks neat as opposed to bulky and not so well put together. So I'm just going to demonstrate for you guys a couple times more because it's really easy to do and also better for me to show you than for me to explain. So the same thing that I did with one side, I did with the other, and until I am satisfied with the wefts being fully covered. Then because I did separate some of the curly pieces, it did look a little bit, what would you call that? It did look a little bit undefined. So I went in with the mousse, and then I went with scissors to shape. I always shape my wigs whether it be layering in the front, especially with the curly hair. You don't want it to just fall flat. You want it to be layered, especially to frame your face in the front. So what I end up doing is I created a little bang situation by accident, and I actually was in love with it. So I'm like, okay, this is really cute. Like, I'm loving how it's framing my face. So I went ahead and trimmed the wig a bit, make sure that it's all together. I did the layering in the front, creating a little bang 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 situation, and then I went in with my diffuser, and with the diffuser it's gonna volumize the curls instead of it laying flat. You need it to be volumed, especially with the cut that I decided to do with the hair. With the diffuser, it is giving me life, and this is what the hair is looking like once it's 90% dry. And I am loving this cut. Like, I didn't even do this on purpose, but the cut is absolutely giving. Loving it. Now, what I like about the cut and the method of doing the V part like this is that I could go back to being a center part. I could flip the hair to one side, so it's almost giving like a flip over method type of situation. So it is super versatile, and that's one of the reasons why I love a V part wig. Now for our second installation, I'm gonna do a half up half down with the V part. Yes, we're about to do a half up half down chop. So I make sure that I have the combs hooked in the front. And another idea that you could do that I didn't even think of is that you could put a braid right in the center of the part right there, so that it could anchor a little bit more. But the hair felt super secure to me, but if you need that extra security, you could create a braid and then put the hooks of the comb onto the braid. And then what I do is the little piece of my hair that I left in the front, I'm just gonna bring that back, brush it back, and drag some of the curly hair from in the back in the front to make that half up half down type of situation. So I'm trying to get the hair as snug as possible. So don't worry about your hair in the front. Like, we're gonna disguise that in a second. So I'm just moving some of my hair in the front because I'm gonna do some little soup to do type of situation in the front. So I just want to separate that first. And then we're gonna go in with some EBIN spray. This is what I use if I'm doing like a sleek ponytail, if I don't want to use gel or other products. So I just swoop that in, and once I do that, I go in with the blow dryer to dry it, and it dries instantly. There's minimal flyaways, the hair stays in place, and you also do this without using a boatload of product on your hair, and your hair lasts longer. So then I go in with a little bit of edge control. You know, we got to do the soup. You don't have to do the soup if you don't want to, but I like a little soup type of situation in the front. Now, this is how you're going to disguise your hair. You're going to grab your hair that's in the front, and then you're going to wrap it around the base of your ponytail, and then you can use a bobby pin to just stick that in. And then you're going to take a piece of the curly hair and wrap it around your hair that you wrapped around the base of the ponytail, and then that is it. I didn't even have to use the EBIN spray on it because it wraps so securely, and I used the hairpin to stick it down, and that is basically it. Let me know what you guys think about the different styles. Would you try the half up, or would you stick with the traditional V part? Let me know. All the details will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Go on, big up on yourself. Bye guys.